Hey there, whippersnappers, and welcome back to another exciting episode of Pixelmon on the DeciMon server. As always, I'm your host, Tortoise the Gray, and today we are going to actually be doing a little bit of building because we haven't been doing a whole lot of that. Been doing a lot of it off camera, just kind of giving you guys updates. But made some good progress on the gym and on the gym team actually. So I want to show you guys what's going on there, and then we'll knock out a little bit of the gym so you guys can get a feel for what we're going for here. Hey, Big Trio. How's it going, buddy? So, top level is good. I've been digging out the path down. I don't remember where it was last time I showed you. Probably like right here, give or take. And I continue down. I was gonna put it like at the bottom of this staircase. But then, you know, I decided to put in this little landing with a couple of rooms here. This is gonna be where the trophy room is. At least for now, that's what I'm thinking. Right now it's got storage stuff in it, but that's fine. And then I've got Challenger Barracks in case anybody wants to set their spawn out here. There's a couple of good biomes around. If any of you guys are Deci monsters that are watching, got Desert Hills and then we've got Savannah. There's Forest and Plains and Sunflower Plains over there, so if you're interested in some legendaries or something, this might be a good place to camp out for a bit. But yeah, so I put a couple of barracks in, you know, just because. And then I continued on down here. We went a little bit deeper into the earth, and I cleared out this room, and I might be making this room a little bit bigger. I don't think so, but it's a possibility. But yeah, so this is the actual gym arena. It's just roughed in at this point, just got the shape in. There's going to be like spectator area around here up top. I might be putting in like a glass wall all the way around, so you can't do that and get down into the arena without coming down these stairs or whatever, so the combatants can have, you know, peace. And then down here is going to be an arena. And let me grab some materials here and we'll start laying some of this in. So let's do, this part first. So I've got this arena designed, and what we're going to be doing, we're actually going to do just the very outline for the moment. What we're going to be doing is creating, you know, this isn't going to be earth-shattering or anything. We're going to be making a Pokeball, which is pretty typical. And it's going to be down here, and then I'm going to clear out, so like this platform, it's not going to be a wall. It's going to be kind of like this is going to be, the Pokeball is going to be suspended over some lava. So it's going to be just a regular platform. I'm going to have, so you come down from either side, and then the opponents will stand like on these ends. And there's going to be a platform, a little platform with like a computer and a healer and an ender chest or something back here, like underneath this platform, and then you'll throw out, and Pokemon will battle out. Well, in theory they battle out here. I think the game still kind of makes the Pokemon center to you, so it kind of makes this whole thing pointless. But we'll figure all that out as we go. But yeah, so I'm gonna clear out. I'm gonna outline the arena in black clay. This took me a while to go and actually find the tentacles to kill to get ink sacs. Apparently, there's still a lot of the drops have been given multiple mobs that can drop them, but this one is still just tentacles. So I had to swim out into the deep ocean and look for them there. But I think hopefully this will be enough. No, I'm kind of doubting it. Well, I'll have to get more of this then, because now we have to do this, and this. I think this circle is more than 16 across, so I can't even do the centerpiece either. And actually, that reminds me. Let's get that, and then we'll do that first. So yeah, that's what we're going to be doing. I'm going to be making the bulk of the bottom arena out of glass. So I've got some white stain and a little bit of white stained glass. and then I've got some red dye for this, and so we'll be doing that. And then I'm going to put lava underneath it, so it'll give it a really cool illumination, I think. Let's see. Yep, that looks like the center. I think that this is... I think that's how I want that. So yeah, Jim's coming along. I'm thinking that I may expand this at some point, only because recently we've had, yeah, we're down to 4. That's no good. So I'll definitely have to make at least one more batch of this. I think I may have one more ink sac, so I think we can make 8 more. Yeah, so I'm thinking that I might expand this only because recently we updated to Pixelmon 3.2.5, I think is the one we're on, and in that version, at least I think it was just this most recent version, they added Whale Lords, and Whale Lord is huge. I mean, seriously, he would... Meg was by before, and she had one, and I don't even think he was like a massive or an enormous one or anything, and he took up like the entire arena. So, since I am a ground gym, it's possible I'll be getting some of those, and I don't know. It might be worth getting some more... Oh, I've got several of these. That's fine. Let's make just one more batch. I think that'll probably be enough for us. Don't want to waste the ink, because it's hard to get and all that. So, yeah. But yeah. So let me actually, on our way back, let me clear my bar here just so I can use my hand for things. And let's. I think we've got a PC. Yes, in here for now. So I've done a bunch of catching again. I spent a little bit of time out at the swamp and caught a bunch more turtwigs and grottles. It was a little bit easier this time because I was the only one online for the majority of it. So I found another Marshtomp and Mudkip too. These guys are a little harder because like these guys spawn all day, and these guys only spawn at dusk. And there was a couple times where I was like in the forest looking for turtwigs, and I couldn't really tell what time it was until it started turning dusk, and then I had difficulty getting back to the swamp. So I didn't get as much of those access to these as I might have liked. But I did do some catching of some other things. So I've got a trap inch that's going to work for us, a Jolly trap inch. I thought about doing like a support, but no, I'm not going to. All of the really all the sets were recommending an adamant Jolly one, so we're just going to go for that and try to straight out attack everybody. So I got, a couple of moves, but again, we're going to level it up. It's not a super high level, so we'll be able to get what we need to out of that. We also got the modest Nidoran male that we were looking for. And he's a huge one, so that'll be cool. Big Nidoking, at least as big as Nidoking gets, I guess. But yeah, so that's the one. And then I did, you'll notice I have a Turtwig over here. I did find an adamant Turtwig, which kind of similarly, a lot of the sets for Torterra are for adamant. They're not, mostly aren't support sets. I'd rather do a support Torterra, but I did catch an adamant one, which is what mostly people recommend, so I may end up doing another one, but then I don't really have a whole lot of support people besides Gliscor, and I think I've got Golurk planned to be support. I would like to have a support Torterra, but if I don't find a careful one, I've got an adamant one that we can use, so that'll be cool. So yeah, things are going well. Let me show you guys kind of the sizing of the arena here. Let me grab a couple of these. So I think for the moment, the arena is a pretty decent size. I mean, especially with like the trainers, we're going to be standing, off back here. We can reach the middle with a toss, no problem. And then, the Pokemon, I mean, I don't want like a super huge room where like, especially because the Pokemon really are going to teleport here, so it doesn't really even matter. But I mean, I think, and I'll leave Groudon down here. I mean, he's big in there, but he's not like crazy. And I mean, and he's a pretty big dude. Oop, Groudon. And so he's a pretty big dude. So I mean, I don't think it's going to be too much of an issue. I mean, of course, if people bring Whale Lords in, yeah, that might become part of might become an issue. But you know, normal size Pokemon are going to be fine down there. I really don't want it to be super huge. That's not really my goal. So this is like some sort of Jurassic Park music going on here. Let me turn down. It's only on 5%, but let me turn it down slightly. It'll be a little loud in my ears. So yeah, that's the plan. Let me. I did just get more clay. Yes, yes. All right. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna need more than 8. Darn it. Darn it. Alright. What am I doing? Let's put these in, and then I'll run back and get more in a second. And then yeah, I need 2 more curses. I'm gonna have to waste a couple. Yeah. Let's just put. Let's just leave those as holes for now. Okay. So that's not real encouraging for my glass stores, but let's make a stack of each of these classes, and we'll get back up the stairs because I do not have a crafting bench. But yes, I think this plan's gonna work out well. I'm gonna do a lot more fine detail work on it, for sure. Oop, no, not red glass. Let's get some more white. I'm pretty sure a stack's not going to really do me, but I like how, I really like up here how it kind of transitions down in from sandstone into stone. And then I've kind of left this natural. I had started replacing some, but then I was like, you know what, I might as well leave it natural. And then it comes into this room, and there's like a cave entrance here and over there. I may do something with the roof so it's not just flat. I may dome it out or something a little bit. I think that would look cool. And I'm going to do some more fine detail work. Right now I've got sandstone in here. I was mainly just using that as a marker for when I was digging things out, laying out the shape and everything. And let's take a look at this. So I've got to pick one side to be the Pokeball or red, and one side to be white. I think when you come in, it should be that should be the view you get, of a Pokeball. So I guess red should be up there, and this should be the white. Yeah, let's go with that. And let me. Actually, I'm going to throw this quartz in here just for now, just so I don't fill it in with glass, because I do not have a silk touch yet. So if I fill it in with glass, that's going to be a waste. And I have a feeling I'm going to need more glass than I've got currently made anyway, so we don't want to waste what we've got. But yeah, it actually wasn't too bad clearing this out. I was a little worried as I was considering it, like, oh man, I'm going to have to dig super deep hole. But in the circle actually isn't too bad. I think this is like a 29 block radius circle, maybe 31. I went for an odd number so I could have a center point, but it's not too bad. It's not too bad. It didn't take me too long. I had to repair my pick once, so I mean, it was a lot of clearing, but I was watching a show or something and got it done without a whole lot of trouble. I think even Kay's stopped by and helped me with the last little bit. There wasn't a whole lot left at that point, maybe like 30 blocks or something, but he came over and helped because they were hanging out and wanted to come check out the gym as it was going anyway, so that was cool. But yeah, so things are going well, and like I said, we're gonna, right now I've still got to clear out another, probably twice as, not twice as much, but pretty much like this level. So this ring, this size, probably about that same height. So I pretty much have to clear out this room again underneath, I think, because I'm gonna clear out the walls here, like this. So I'm gonna clear this out, and we'll go till we find. So there's the sandstone. So that's pretty much the same radius, because I want this to feel like it's arena suspended over lava. I don't want it to feel like it's connected by anything but the supports I'm going to put in. So I'm going to definitely clear out the room down here a bit, and and obviously there'll be some platforms in there and stuff too. But this will be kind of just jutting out of the wall with a couple of supports, and then the room will continue on down, and then at the bottom there'll be some lava. So I think that's going to be pretty cool. Pretty cool. And hopefully you guys will like it. I'm going to be doing a lot of detailing work, probably mostly off camera, just because I'm going to play with it and see how it goes. What did I decide? This is going to be white down here? I think so. So yeah, because I had originally, like, you know, as we were doing the stairway and everything, I was like, well, I'm going to transition from the sandstone into regular stone, and that was great. But I think that, you know, I might actually do a little bit of sandstone stuff down here. You know, I've got this border in here, and this is actually, now that the black's in here, I'm actually going to tear this out. Oop, I didn't mean to do that necessarily. So this will get torn out so that it's like not gripping the wall or anything either. I really want it to feel disjointed. Yeah, and one of the things I'm definitely going to have to figure out, and you guys may be, well, I don't know how helpful you guys can be in this. It's something I just kind of have to plan. And we are going to run out, aren't we? All right, I've got a little bit more. Let's lay in the red real quick. I've got to figure out, because right now in this texture pack, the cobblestone and the smooth stone are pretty similar. I mean, not identical, obviously, but they're not like super high contrast like it is in default texture pack. And I mentioned before how I want to make sure that my builds are good in both texture packs. And I know people are using texture packs other than default and Pokeballers. I get that, but those are the two I really have access to, and I'm not gonna like fret over any random texture pack. But let's take a quick look. Resource packs. Let's turn this off and let me show you what I'm talking about here real quick. As soon as it finishes loading. Oh no, I might have broken Minecraft. There we go. Yeah, so you know, like in the default or in the Pokeballers texture pack, this really blends in pretty well with the smooth stone, and especially like in this doorway, it doesn't look bad. It looks like, you know, I put this cobble stairs in, and as we transition into this stone, it looked like we were transitioning, as opposed to just having, you know, it definitely stands apart here. So I may have to do something about that. I may scrap the looking natural plan and just smelt up a bunch of smooth stone and make some bricks, do the stone brick thing instead. I don't know that that's really going to be ideal, but I want to make sure that it looks better than this. This is not really acceptable. And I mean, even like, you know, in the default one, or in the Pokeballers one, in this one, you know, it doesn't look bad. Like they're pretty much the same level of contrast. Obviously it's a different texture, but it doesn't stand out quite as much. And like I did some patches with, you know, this looks fine. This doesn't stand out as much. So the way I've got it right now is not really acceptable. I'm gonna have to figure out. They don't have smooth stone stairs besides the bricks, so I'm probably gonna have to go the stone brick way. But I'm gonna do some definite detail work in here and make sure all of that looks nice. Let me grab a half stack of each of these, and we'll do that. Although I do have some of this. Let me see how many I actually need once I put this in. Alright, so I really need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ugh. Alright. Let's just do a half stack. That'll be fine. Let's see. We got this. Oh, texture pack. There we go. So yeah, a lot of work to do here still, but we're getting very close, and I'm really excited about it. Really want to get this going, and I'm super, well, even more excited probably about the fact that, you know, we've got these new teammates, which I showed you guys before. So you know, I'll put Tortoise over here just for now. These two are definites, so I can get them trained up and everything. And we'll probably work on this next episode. I'm thinking I want to go out to the Mesa next episode. J-Seed, good guy J-Seed, made a path out to the Mesa through the Nether, so it's really easy to get to now. And which is good because I'm having real issues with flying recently, and I don't know if it's this mod pack or if... Oh, hey! I didn't even notice Taz was on. Hey, Taz. Didn't see you there. So I'm not sure if it's me and my ping, or it sounded like a couple other people were having issues too, but not everybody. So don't know what exactly the problem is with the flying thing, but to fly out to the Mesa in my current condition, and I'll show you guys here in a second, would be horrible. So we're not going to be doing that. Ooh, a little strong. Okay. But yeah, so I'm going to do some work here, and we'll bring you guys back next episode, and it'll be looking pretty. But let's jump up here, and I'm going to throw some stuff in my chests. All this stuff, actually. Oh gosh, too much stuff. A lot of stuff got dug up in the process of making that room. But yeah, so I'll go. I think Rain, might have been Rain or Max. No, it was Max's. Max. He dug up or he created a huge Nether smelter. I think he used Jenny B's idea or design. But we've got a big Nether smelter, so I'll be able to smelt up all that cobble. Hey Meg. So yeah, but let me show you how flying kind of works here. And it would be just my luck. I mean, yeah, no, it's still broken. So like, look at this, and like we're barely. I could be running faster than this. It's so bad, and this is consistent. I've been on and off several times since we've updated, and it's just like this. So I mean, and the Mesa is like thousands and thousands of blocks out. So that would not have been a good plan. But we've got a path in the Nether, so I think next time I'm probably going to finish EV training Gliscor, and yeah, he's the only one I'm EV training right now, because Camerupt and Ganon are both done. Yes, I've just got a level Camerupt, and I should tell you guys this. I was leveling Mamoswine or Ganon and totally missed it, and he grew to level 61, and I was like, oh crap. That means I can't either have to change the cap I was thinking about, or I can't use Ganon. And I was like, well, I'm not going to be not using Ganon. He was way too much trouble to get, so definitely going to be using him. So I've decided my gym cap is going to be level 70, which it sounds like a couple of other people are doing as well, so I think that'll be good. And that will allow me to use Groudon, so that'll be good. I'll keep him in the mix. He's got pretty decent moves as it is. I've got to check... because you can lock leveling, so you can disable leveling. But I heard somebody talking at one point. It sounds like you might be able to continue. You might be able to continue EV training without leveling on. So I've got to check into that. Read into the Pixelmon stuff and see if anybody can confirm or deny that for me. Because if I can EV train Groudon without him gaining any more levels, because he's already level 70. If I can EV train him in something, I mean, he's got a neutral nature, so at least he doesn't have a deficient nature. So I can certainly use him, and we'll go for 70. If I can't, Ganon actually leveled up pretty quick, and he was a reasonably higher level to begin with, I think. But I've got the lucky eggs and stuff, so it wasn't too bad. I can probably go maybe to 80 or something. I don't know. But I'd rather not have to do that, mainly because I don't really think I've got the time to do that, and I don't want to like have to do that to others, because I know other people aren't necessarily going to have the time. I know there's a couple people Like I know I put a question in the chat like, what are you guys thinking about doing for your caps? And I know like Max, I think he's already got like a team of level 100s because he's, I don't know, crazy I guess. But I mean I've been really slow with mine just because I've been trying to do most of it with you guys. I don't think he's really worrying about that too much, but I don't like watching series where like you come back one episode and like, oh, I had a mudkip, and then you come back the next episode and it's like, oh, I've got a team of like level 60s and you didn't see me catch or raise any of those. Like, I don't know. You guys let me know what you're thinking. I don't really want to do a series like that, especially because like if I want to do this series as kind of a long-term thing, if I accomplish it all off camera, then what am I doing a series on exactly? Like, what you guys want to tune in just for my bubbly personality? Like, I don't know. I feel like you guys are here to watch me do things, and so we'll do a mixture of things. I'm really excited about the gym, and so we've done a little bit here and giving you guys kind of an update of what I'm thinking. If you guys have any ideas, let me know. I could probably use some guidance at this point, especially with like fixing it with the texture pack. What I can do down here. I mean, I want it to be kind of natural. This feels a little unnatural currently because it's all square. I don't know. Maybe I need to bow out the sides a little bit or round off the top. I'm not really sure. Make it kind of hobbit-holy, I guess, maybe. But yeah, I'm excited about this. I'll get this done by the time you guys come back next time. Ooh, I've got 30 levels, too. I might enchant something. Would love to get a Silk Touch pick. But yeah, so I think this is going to be sweet. Let me know what you guys think. Obviously, Pokeball, pretty standard. I think it'll give good vantage points, even if I end up putting glass up here. It'll give good enough vantage points that people will be able to stand up here and watch battles if they want to. And I probably will at some point dome out the top here. I'll see how annoying that ends up being. And it might be a shallow dome, but this flat top feels... I want it to feel more natural, and this just feels unnatural. And a dome may not be any more natural, but I think it'll just look better in general. So yeah. Anyway, rambling at this point. Thank you guys so much for watching. I think I'll probably call it here. Did some progress on the gym. We've got just a couple of guys left. Tortoise still looking for a careful one, even though we've got a ton of Turtwigs and Grottles, but we may end up doing an adamant one if it really, like a couple more times I can't find a careful one at all. May do an adamant one just because I'm sick of looking at them. Crocodile may actually be more difficult than I anticipated because like I haven't seen a single Sandile spawn in deserts, and prior to the Pixelmon 3.0 update, you could always find tons of Sandiles and the other guys. I don't remember what his middle evolution's called. Hanging out in deserts, but apparently they only spawn in desert mountains now, and so I'm gonna have to find that biome because this is desert. I went around all of these, and they're all just desert hills, which apparently doesn't count. So got to find a desert mountain. Oop, I don't want to go down. So I got to find a desert mountain, and I'll be asking if you guys are DeciMon people and you're on. Or you're watching my video and you happen to know where I could find a desert mountain, let me know, because that would be fantastic. But I think that I can find Golurks or Golettes and Rhyhorns in the Mesa. So like I said, next episode I think we'll take our team and we'll go out to the Mesa and see if we can't get ourselves a nice Golett and Rhyhorn. Right? Yeah. Impish Golett and Adamant Rhyhorn. And we'll use those guys on our team, and I'll take the Nidoran and the Trapinch, and we'll go out and do some EV training out there or something. Or at the very least, we'll level up Camerupt, and Gliscor will be done training by then, so we'll level him up too. Because Mamoswine will probably be up to level 70 by that point, so we'll probably be able to leave Ganon behind. But yeah, so like I've got Swampert off right now. He's level 60, and I've had leveling locked for a while on him. And so I took him off because at one point there was a glitch that if you had more than 5 Pokemon, you were at risk for duplicates and stuff. So I don't want to carry more than 5 Pokemon with me. Yeah, that looks sick. As soon as I get everything else in here, I think it's going to look really awesome. But yeah, anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. we will be back. This is, oh gosh, this will be probably going out on a Saturday. So we'll be back on Wednesday with another episode of DeciMon, Pixelmon on the DeciMon server. And yeah, we will be out in the Mesa, which will be exciting. We might keep our inventory a little light so we can pick up some more clay while we're out there, because I think I'm going to do some builds with clay out here once I get the gym done. This is actually working out really well as a as a house, but I'd like to do an actual house, and I don't know what I'll put in it and everything. I'm usually pretty Spartan with my living conditions because, like, well, I don't really need much, but we'll definitely get to more build projects out here. This is a nice big desert, and I'll probably make this kind of like a nice entryway coming out of the portal, a path up to the gym. Maybe I'll put like a little oasis in somewhere with some grass and a pond, and maybe build a palm tree or something, but yeah. This is going to be cool. I love this area. A nice, big, open swath of desert. And got a lot of cool... Maybe I'll put my house over there or something where I can kind of see, but not be in the way of what's happening here. Anyway, a lot of stuff talking about the future, and you guys want to know about now. So, thank you guys so much for watching. As always, I've been Tortoise with the Grain. You guys have been great. Make sure to leave those likes, comments, and subscriptions. If you've got any clever ideas for this area, let me know. I may, look into maybe some Egyptian tomb kind of stuff and see if we can maybe do some of that down here, deep in the bowels of the earth. It might feel more bowely or more deep if we were not able to see the sky from down here. But I kind of wanted to be able to at the same time. So, I can see the sky from down there, and I can see, at least the entrance to the arena from up here. But yeah, and there may be paths that go off here. Maybe these won't end up being rooms. Maybe there'll be paths to different catacomby kind of things. Not really sure yet. But yeah, anyway. So yeah, leave those comments and subscriptions and likes and all that fun stuff. I will see you guys again in a couple of days with some more Pixelmon. But while you wait, there's lots of exciting other series stuff going on. If you're enjoying Minecraft and Pokemon, lots of stuff on my channel for both of those. So, yeah, be sure to check that out, and I will see you guys next time. Have a good one.